Now that Loki Season 1 is in the can, fans have tons of questions, especially about Season 2. Recently, we got a lot of new details about what may be happening with Season 2 and director Kate Herron, as well as writer Michael Waldron. Oh, and we got a little update about Throg. So let's take a couple of minutes to do a full breakdown of all of this news. Now before we dive in, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. Also, don't forget about the big giveaway. We got this PlayStation 5 to give away at 25,000 subscribers. All you have to do to get in on the giveaway is be a subscriber and leave a comment. And if you can, check out that Buy Me a Coffee link down below. It's a great way to support this channel with just a tiny bit of pocket change, all while not creating any reoccurring obligation for yourself. We really appreciate it. Well, Loki Season 1 left fans pretty satisfied. We had a cliffhanger ending and we're all anticipating Season 2. Now, if you're a subscriber to this channel, you already know we knew Season 2 was coming. Several months ago, we reported that Marvel Studios had registered a corporation, Limbo Productions 2, which seemed to indicate Season 2 of Loki, since Season 1 was Limbo Productions. Well, since the finale aired, this has been fully confirmed, but it appears there might be lots of changes in store. Now recently, we found out that the director of Season 1, Kate Herron, is not coming back for Season 2. But it doesn't appear there's any animosity going on in that situation. Now recently, she did an interview with TV Line and talked about it a little bit, and made it pretty clear she's not coming back for the second season. She said, "For me, there's no bad feelings. It's a lot for one director to do 6 hours, particularly in the Marvel way. We didn't have the showrunner system. We ran this like a giant film, which I am forever grateful for and was a massive opportunity for me. But I threw so much at it, and it's a lot. I'm so proud that I got to work on it. I felt like this was my bit for Loki's story, and I hope to work with Marvel again in the future. I gotta say, that's a bit of a bummer, and can be concerning depending on who they pick to replace her. Let's face it, she did a pretty darn good job." Now, added to concern was this tweet that head writer Michael Waldron dropped. Check it out. Now, fans have speculated on what this means. The end of file notification for many seems to indicate the end of Season 1, but many fans fear Waldron will not be returning for Season 2. Now, I find this, quite honestly, unlikely. First and foremost, he's on excellent terms with Marvel and Disney. He actually is one of the writers for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and very recently was asked to write Kevin Feige's Star Wars movie. So there's clearly a lot of love between Waldron and Feige. Additionally, like we said, Season 2 was already in the books. As a matter of fact, pre-COVID, there was a ton of speculation that it would be filmed simultaneously with Season 1, meaning Waldron's likely already written the season. Now this hasn't been confirmed, but it does make a lot of sense, and I do suspect that's exactly what's going on. Now, as far as Throg goes, apparently we were supposed to get that scene, but it just didn't work. Director Kate Herron talked to this a little bit, and it made a lot of sense to me, but I really want to see the scene. Now what she said was, these were memory scenes in Asgard, and I quote, "And the scenes weren't bad, but when we were putting the edit together, they were quite near where Loki sees Frigga die. Obviously, we didn't want to take away from that moment, because it's his mom dying, and it's very emotional. It's always tricky. The scenes weren't necessarily not good, but they weren't quite sitting right. That's why there's sometimes bits that people see that don't end up in the show." I guess the big question for fans at this point is, when is Marvel going to release that scene? Fans want it, and we need it right away. Now, we go into a holding pattern waiting for Loki 2 news. I suppose we should get some kind of production update inside of the next 8 months or so. Marvel has a ton of shows already in the works, and I'm sure they're planning on fitting Loki Season 2 strategically with Ant-Man 3, since that's when Kang the Conqueror, played by Jonathan Majors, is finally set to debut. So, what do you guys think? Can Loki Season 2 survive without director Kate Herron? And do you believe Michael Waldron is in or out? For me, there's no way he's out. Disney really seems to love the guy. Sound off in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you press like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you're not getting any updates. Peace.